Shiba Inu coin and the rest of the crypto market has been nothing short of extremely volatile lately, and it's scaring a lot of people away. But those that are willing to push through, they are going to be successful. And we've actually got some analysts talking about a 63% increase in Shiba Inu coin, which is on the verge of a breakout, signaled by popular indicators. Now, we're going to be going over those technical indicators in this video today. Nothing is guaranteed. Technical analysis, at its best, is essentially 70% accurate at determining what is going to happen next. Clearly, nobody knows for certain what is going to happen next, but this is a very good sign because it is the first sign in a long time that we could have a positive breakout. Now, we're going to be discussing it, so if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say this. If you guys haven't, if you haven't found a cryptocurrency wallet, a decentralized wallet where you guys like holding your crypto with a good interface and all of that, make sure to check out Best Wallet. Now, I have a link in the description below. It's not to buy the token or anything like that. It is to download the app. And as a matter of fact, I may be able to work something out with the Best Wallet team so that we can burn Shiba Inu coin or do some sort of an incentive. So make sure if the numbers look good, if it seems to be working, right, we could absolutely work something out there. But make sure to download Best Wallet. Check them out. You got a link down in the description below. And like I say, if it works out well, we might be able to really burn some Shiba Inu coin or do something to incentivize people to downloading it. So let's see those numbers roll in. And it is free to download, so you guys don't have to worry about any of that stuff or paying any money or anything like that. I think you need an email to create the wallet address or something. But it's a wallet where you can hold crypto. Anyway, there are times when prices move on the cryptocurrency market seem to follow a predictable path, respecting key levels and playing within the boundaries of well-established indicators. Then there are moments when a coin like Shiba Inu coin appears to be winding up for something bigger, something that could potentially shift its trajectory big time. And I absolutely hope that is what is happening right now. It says right now, SHIB is hovering on the edge of what looks like a breakout, and one of the most widely followed technical indicators, the Bollinger Bands, is signaling that a 63% move could be on the horizon. Now, a quick look at Shiba Inu coin's price action over the past week shows that the token recently touched the lower Bollinger Band near 0.0001 or 1,000 points per coin. Now, typically, when an asset hits the lower boundary, traders see it as an indication that the price is either oversold or approaching levels where reversal is likely. And you guys can see that on the depiction of the chart right here. Before, we came down and tested the lower end, and it bounced off beautifully, rising up to what I believe was that 3,300 point per coin level. It has come down again. Now, we have not quite touched it. We're in that area right there, but we're already beginning to bounce over the last couple of days, and you might be able to see that a little bit better on KSX here. We've had a nice bounce off the 1,000 point per coin level to 1,270 points per coin right now, and that may be the bounce we're waiting for. Previously, we bounced beautifully all the way up to 3,300. We could be doing the same thing, but of course, people are looking at this middle line right here as the level that we may hit. It says that is exactly what happened. Shiba Inu coin bounced back, gaining 8% in the last 5 days. Now, the next point of interest becomes the middle band, sitting at about 2,000 points per coin, which also happens to be a strong level of resistance. If Shiba Inu coin manages to push towards this level, it could represent a 63% gain from the recent low. But it's going to represent so much more than that. Right, it is a nice gain. It's inspiring, and it's a decent amount of money to make, and a nice level of resistance. Where, of course, I guess it coincides with that 149 trillion Shiba Inu coin that they constantly talk about being between 1,400 and 1,900 points per coin. But beyond that, guys, if we reach 2,000 points per coin again, it is going to inspire a lot of buying. It is going to turn this fear and greed index into a neutral or potentially even greedy situation, because a 63% increase in Shiba Inu coin is not going to happen, of course, without a nice increase in major altcoins as well. And if the entire cryptocurrency market is rising, it is going to be so much more than just a little technical bounce higher. It says Bollinger Bands are often used as a guide rather than a definitive prediction tool, but in most cases like this, Where the price interacts with a key level and then reacts in the strong momentum, the indicator becomes especially relevant. It frames the possibilities and outlines the potential trajectory. In this case, it raises the question, will Shiba Inu coin maintain this move and break past its next resistance, or will it stop before reaching that point? Now it says, for now, the market remains in a wait-and-see mode. But with Shiba Inu coin showing early signs of a recovery phase, the current setup makes Shiba Inu coin more interesting, one of the more interesting assets to monitor in the short term. And we know that Shiba Inu coin is explosive. We know that cryptocurrency is bouncing back a little bit today, and signs are looking very good. But we also know that Shiba Inu coin has performed better than some of the other assets out there over the last 5 days, like it said, and we're up nearly 20% from these levels at about 1,000 points per coin to 1,200 points per coin. So very strong momentum off of this bounce, off of this low, and off of this bottom. But what do we have to get over? It's not just the Bollinger Bands, it's not just the resistance, it's the fear that is plaguing the markets. Guys, it's very counterintuitive, right? When you think about it logically and somebody tells you, oh yeah, buy low and sell high. That is how you're going to make money. It seems so basic, right? It seems so basic that everybody, even a kindergartner, could grasp that concept. If you buy something cheap and sell it for something more expensive, you make money. But that is almost the exact opposite of what your emotions make you do. Right now, retail investors are scared out of their minds. Prices are low. Fear is extremely high. And it's causing people not to buy. Think about it. Prices are low. We should be buying. We buy low. But people are selling. They're afraid to buy. Now, you feel it. I feel it, right? I feel the emotion. We don't know how far down the market's going to go. We don't know if it's going to rebound. We don't know what's going to happen next. And that causes people to sit on the sidelines and wait and get that confirmation. And more often than not, they wait so long that they wait until we are sitting in a situation of greed once again before they buy. And by that time, prices are already high. At least higher than they were when we were sitting in a fearful situation. So people tend to buy high and get scared and sell low. It's completely counterintuitive, right? So make sure if you guys are interested in loading up on Shiba Inu coin, you're doing so as others are fearful. The market is fearful and we are ready for a bounce. Now, with that being said, one of the places that I am accumulating is the KSEC centralized exchange. You guys got a link for it down in the description, and they actually allow you to trade on leverage with 0% maker and 0% taker fees for Shiba Inu coin on up to 100x leverage. So you get literally 100x your money if Shiba Inu coin doubles in price. It's absolutely insane. And then do not forget, right? Best wallet. You guys got a link for this down in the description below. It's not to buy anything or anything like that. It is to download the Best Wallet app. And like I say, if the numbers do well, if a lot of people go out there and download it, I'm sure we can work some numbers out so that we can burn some Shiba Inu coin with that team or something along those lines. So make sure to download it. Absolutely free. You guys don't have to buy anything or anything like that. It's a wallet where you guys can hold cryptocurrency. It's actually a very good one. I use it myself. So let me know what you guys are doing with it down in the comments below. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.